also if the baby is having any problem, we'll counsel the parents like this is the thing. If they're having any genetic issues, we'll further we'll transfer them to the genetic people. Like we forward them to unions. They will do every complete evaluation, and if there is any genetic problem, they will refer it to other professionals.
You actually know that he's not able to do ESR.
Like we initially they will respond to the sound. Like we have few reflexes. We'll be checking after born. Like we call that Moro reflex. Like when Moro reflex, and also if the mother is talking, they will try to localize it. Like they'll try to see. They don't have a complete vision, but they'll try to see the mother, or they'll try to localize from different like that. That is a kind of it's not completely we are doing objective, that is subjective. 1 minute to 2 minutes we'll get the results. In that, if the baby is passed, then we'll tell them to come after 3 months, which is follow up to 2 years. And if we have any problem, then we'll go for further investigation. In that, we'll get to know what the baby is having completely. She or he is having any issues from mild to profound.
Here we are doing free of cost. When you look at the statistics here, it was started in 2018. See, if you see 53,656, this is the number of people who are tested here. So that means on an average, almost 10,000 babies are screened here. So because 18,000 babies are born here, they are treated here. So yeah, that is the scope here. So we are making a big chunk of people screened and also certified that they don't have any problem. She is there to do the rehabilitation, physiotherapy. The baby who comes here like a meatball, who is not able to walk, who is not able to talk, who is not able to listen, will be able to do that with their intervention, with some physiotherapy, speech therapy and all that. So the baby who could not talk, after 2-3 months or 6 months, they will come and catch my legs and call me Tata. So that is my motivation of working for this, volunteering for this. But this project is not funded. So we used to have fund Synchronized Financial supported for 4 years. Then it stopped. So we are going through some tight situation. But it's a great service here we are entering here for the hospital and the babies. So 4,498. SNCU 4,788. ESR ward 2,000. All are in thousands. So per year we can screen 10,000 babies. Not only these two, we will be taking a few interns also. With their help, we will be able to gather this. So please show around what are the facilities we have.
Babies having any problem or any hearing loss issue, we'll do the further and we'll place on the forehead, and which year we are testing, we'll insert the ears and we'll place another electrode ear. So that we'll have some kind of graphs. According to the graphs, we will rule out the baby is having a profound or severe kind of this type of hearing loss. We'll rule out according to that.
Hearing aids.
Yeah. No. Here actually we'll take the help of other projects or other IT sector. So they will be funding them, like the people who are
babies
from
free of
poor.
cost milta hai.
Yes. But cochlear implants also the government is providing free for people who are having some ration card, white ration card. So for them they are providing for free cochlear implants.
The baby is.
So cochlear implant is not a surgery thing.
It's a surgery thing. Actually, it's a very complicated surgery. It takes around 2 to 3 hours to complete the surgery, and it is a multidisciplinary thing. And we are also included in that, where we'll do mapping. As an audiologist, we'll do mapping, at which frequency we need to set the Here, if the baby is having hearing loss, we need to set the particular frequencies there. So we will set that, and ENT doctor will be doing the surgery.
Oh.
Yeah, neurologist and everyone is included in that. Yeah. It will be done after 6 months, like not infancy.
Because the baby is too young.
Yes. Like initially it was 12 months, but now we have reduced to 6 months because
Because
early
you're advanced,
intervention.
okay.
Yeah, exactly. We can provide therapies and development very as soon as possible for the baby.
But when it's pumping and when the nipple is cracked, there might be a chance of milk, along with milk, blood expulsion. So we put the vacuums and cycles also. The cycles which is taking like that. That also she has to express very fast because she can't bear. Then we'll put vacuum full and cycles full. And then it will suck the nipple so that it will be sucking like a baby who is sucking. Then they'll express. If there is any excess of milk, then we will. If there is excess of milk, we'll take it as donation if they are willing. Most of the mothers and family, if they are not willing, we'll tell them you can take them to your baby. Why they'll not get milk is babies will be in wards NICU as they are in preterm. They'll not form these muscles, so they can't suck. When they can't suck, there will be no activation here for the milk. So we'll tell them, please sit here, we'll help you. First we will ask them to massage with hands and then we'll ask them to express with the hand. After expression, 1 to 2 drops, don't know how to express and they'll sit there. The milk will not be forming. So we go to the wards. Every day we do rounds where we'll explain them. Problem is we don't know who has HIV, HPSAG and so on. So we have a code 0 full container there. We have put it there so that they can happily come. It's an inclusive milk bank. So we'll ask them to come. We'll give a separate pump there. So we'll put the separate tube, separate bottles are also there. So we'll give them. They'll take their own milk to their babies. There is a
Store it, like how long can you?
1 year also, the date of serology, HIV, HPSAG, in the case of say we can take and we can store it. Once the date is over, we can't take it. We can't keep it actually. Once. So we'll store it in freezers in minus 20 degrees, all the milk packets. Once the milk packets we take it, then serology is there.
Milk bank lo
Explain there. Down I'll explain you very clearly, ma'am. I'll show everything to you and how much quantity they'll be giving, how do we store.
Here we'll be doing like hearing testing for both. Here we have left and right.
You can do it for adults also.
Yeah. Can I show it?
हाँ, do it.
Yeah.
लगता है मुझे एक कान से कम सुनाएगा.
Yeah, this is a green thing which will show like the probe is fitting or not in the ear canal completely. And that we have a graph. Here we will have noise. If I'm talking right, so noise is detected in that. So it should be done in a soundproof room. Sound is coming right, so it is taking time. It's shown refer. Like here it is, we did not done in a soundproof room.
బేబీ వచ్చారు. సో ఎప్పుడు పుట్టింది బిడ్డ?
So now I'm checking for right, the left ear. The baby should be in a deep sleep. Yeah, it's pass. Pass is something which is normal, like as I said you before. Refer is something like the baby need to be done other like bigger other test for further evaluation after 3 months.
So
Next
how
is
old
right.
this baby is?
Now you are checking the second.
Like or not this test, like manually if you are doing it subjectively, which does not involve any machines or anything, we'll do it with the sound, any sounds, clapping or like this sound. If you are doing this, you can see, like you need to observe the facial expressions, how the movement is the baby is responding to the sound or not. Actually If she's moving also, we can consider it as a positive response. You can see that. She's not. They
So
they
this
don't give
tube is
any-
inside her stomach.
yes.
So through that only you feed her the milk.
Yes.
Positive, negative.
Pass.
Pass. Every baby first first baby, yeah. Every పుట్టింది 8 months కా? అన్న కూతురు. పాలు అవుతుందా? థెరపీ ఎట్లుందా? భవిష్యం ఉందా? 17 days. జాగ్రత్త.
We have
Yeah, we'll not.
that developmental delays include gross motor. Gross motor means moving on the hands, walking, running. That includes the gross motor. Comes under fine. Fine, cognitive. Cognitive means which is something which is related to thinking, behaving, how the baby is behaving, and everything that considered inside, like in cognitive. Social is something where if the child is seeing someone
Communicate.
if she's seeing his like her mother, if either if she is laughing, giving the social smile or not, we'll do that in social interaction. When coming to speech, language, and communication, how the baby is communicating, how she's communicating her needs, how is emotional, how she's or the baby is expressing her emotional. These all domains will come under this developmental. Like we'll check all these domains, and like we have a milestones. Like in if you are checking for 3 months, we have a certain questionnaire we'll be asking to the parents, and or else we'll observe, we'll interview them. So based on that, we'll take the data, and like if the baby is having any delay or anything, we'll cross check with the standardized assessment tools, and we'll diagnose them. Like if the baby is having any delay, we'll consider like in this domain the baby is having. If the baby is having completely in all domains, and she is having delay, we'll consider him as global. Global is something, everything.
What are the domains you check?
Emotional, speech, language, and communication, cognitive, vision, sensory.
Social language, cognitive.
Social communication, and speech, language, and communication, cognitive. We'll check
How
all
you
this.
check?
Like till this months, till this years, she need to achieve this. Like we will check, I either ask the parents, or by self we'll be checking that. Like we will have if the baby is 2 months 3 months old, like this, or if you have any light, either she's tracking, she's doing the track, like she's moving the head. If you are making any noises, is she responding, is she localizing that? If mother is talking, either the baby is looking at the mother or not, we'll have like kind of things, questions, or else we'll observe the like infant also. Like by that we will be diagnosing, and all the neurodevelopmental delays like autism, ADHD, learning disability, intellectual disability,
Some syndromic
all,
conditions
and
also.
genetic conditions will be
Like Down
like
syndrome.
diagnosing them, and also provide them with the counseling, like whatever therapies, like how home-based management, like we'll train them. If the baby is not doing this, you need to train like this, we'll teach them. Yeah, all this.
So this happens after you do the first test, like sensory cognitive.
Yes. Like when the baby is coming for OA, simultaneously we will also check for the reflexes. Like if the baby is sucking or not, if the baby is moving hands or not, and if something is bad in that, we'll like ask them to come for a detailed evaluation.
Someone sit down. Yeah.
पिक्चर ले लेते हैं यहाँ पे लेके कहाँ ले
So this project was started in 2018, as I explained those facts. So initially we were working on blindness prevention. Then we thought we started this milk bank. Then we had an opportunity of another project. Then we thought, why not early intervention in preventing blindness. So dumb and deaf. So we started this center. And every year we have been screening over 10,000 babies approximately. And we also could get support for hearing aids for the babies and also school children who can't get for screening. So every year we keep donating close to 20 hearing aids. As the support comes, we keep doing more on this. And fortunately, because we have these special BASL, PMASL, post-graduation, and also physiotherapists, come speech therapists, both. So they get a complete solution, except that we can't do medical intervention. We can't do yet. We don't do, and also this hospital also is not equipped. So we refer the patients to Koti Hospital, EMT Hospital. That is a government hospital. So yeah, it would be nice if that is also integrated. So this is how we are continuing.
I will talk a little bit more about the history. Why don't you all come here? No. Hearing is impairment. Is such an important thing. It gets unnoticed. If you don't have eyes, you can notice. If you don't have hearing, no one understands the problem. And hearing is such a problem that if you have hearing impairment, you have speech impairment also. In brain, there is something called a Broca's area. Broca's area of speech and hearing. If the brain hears, then it understands what it has to speak. If the brain doesn't hear, it doesn't understand what to speak. For example, if you give a hearing aid to a baby, it will be like noise. कोई हॉर्न बजा रहा है आपके पीछे रोड पे, it will be just noise. And the baby or child, after getting hearing aid, will get confused. And the baby will actually develop a lot of other problems because of the noise. Even if you are speaking very sweetly, बहुत ही मधुर हिंदी में आप बात कर रहे हैं, फिर भी it is noise for the child because the child does not understand language, because the child never heard this in childhood. So it is called ECD, early child development. In early child development, the mother, when she is carrying the baby and the baby is breastfeeding, the mother is looking at the baby and the mother is saying, Nana, Chinna, baby, how are you? And all of this. So when the baby is saying when the baby is listening all these things, then automatically the baby is observing. You know what the baby observes? The lip movement of the mother. And the baby will keep its finger on the mother's lips. How the mother is moving her lips, she will touch. She will put the fingers in the mother's mouth. She will feel the tongue movement, and the baby will mimic the mother, mimic father, mimic grandparents, and hearing. After 3 months, she will say, Mama. The whole family is happy. Then she will say, Papa. Then she might say, Papa first. Then Papa is more happy than Mama. Then all the movements and speech start. So for the baby does not hear, then the biggest problem is the baby will not have speech. So this center where our Sewa and Firdaus are working, they do early screening, early newborn screening on day 1, day 2, day 3 of birth. So before the baby is discharged, you have to screen. In India, unfortunately, this is not mandatory. In every other country, in a developed country, it is mandatory. Because after discharge, now the mother, she came from some village which is 100 kilometers from here. She goes back. There is no OAE test in that district hospital or village. So the baby, unfortunately, the parents might know at 6 months. So very precious 6 months is lost. Sometimes the parents come after 2 years, 3 years. So if the baby is totally hearing challenged, this is called profound hearing loss. Total hearing challenge means profound hearing loss. Then you have to give cochlear implant. I used to work in government in a very wonderful health insurance program called Arogyashri Health Insurance, which was started here very early in 2007. So in that we used to give cochlear implant. Each implant costs 5 lakh rupees. But giving an implant will not solve the problem. You know the child is hearing challenge, you put the implant. But will the baby hear? What will the baby hear? Noise. So you have to train. This is called AVT, auditory verbal therapy and speech therapy, which Shreya does. So the child, first you have to sit and talk in front of the child, the lip movement, and then talk. And then the child is made to sit like this, and the therapist is behind, and the therapist speaks. And the baby has to hear and talk. Very systematic. Until and unless this process happens for 2 years, then the baby will slowly talk. Because the learning and hearing of the baby does not start after the birth. It starts before the birth, inside the womb. Why the baby has attachment to the mother? The baby's voice, the mother knows because from the womb. The mother speaks, "How are you?" Then the baby says, "Hey, this is the same voice I heard when I was kicking my mother inside the womb." The baby understands the mother's voice inside the womb. So the process of hearing and inside. I've been from second trimester. So almost for 4 months, 5 months after the first zygote formation, the hearing and speech, everything starts. And last 3 months, the hearing is very well established, and the baby learns how to absorb all of this language. So here we have made it that every baby who gets discharged from Nilofer has to be screened. Every baby. 18,000 babies get admission in Nilofer. This is Asia's largest NICU. Asia's largest NICU. Asia's first NICU. Nilofer Hospital. So every baby is screened before discharge. This has to become mandatory in India. For example, in UP, in Bihar, in every year we have 63,000, every day 63,000 babies are born in India. How many? 63,000 babies. But unfortunately, every day hardly 2,500 to 3,000 babies are screened. So 60,000 are hearing impairment, either profound or partial. If it is partial loss, you need not do cochlear implant, you can give external hearing aid. But if it is full profound hearing loss, then you have to do surgery and put a cochlear implant. But for both, you require speech therapy and auditory verbal therapy. Very systematic effort. So this is very key. So this is what is being done here, and this sort of centers have to be established in every state as a center of excellence. Every newborn baby has to be screened at birth for hearing, eye and developmental delays, and even for thyroid and other screenings. So this is one very important thing which is in PGICH. We have to establish this in Patna AIMS, in Bhagalpur, in our Lucknow, our hospital where at least more than 5,000 babies are born, there the center must be there. It has to be replicated. And very important, if a baby if a person is disabled, Gandhi Hospital, if a person is disabled person is only 55 in India. But a normal person's lifespan is almost 69 to 70. So there is a difference of 14 to 15 years. So we are increasing the lifespan of the child if you are saving the child from disability. We are also increasing the economic activity. The child can rely on their own feet. So wonderful work is being done by Shreya and Firdaus and many other people who previously also worked here. Now all of them are in US. Because speech therapists and audiologists are a very scarce resource in India. So many people who have worked here have been exported to US and India. Firdaus has recently joined here as a physiotherapist. She is helping Shreya in speech therapy. So all these children have multiple disabilities and all this. So Arogyashri Healthcare Trust has almost helped more than 2,500 cochlear implants. 2,500 cochlear implants. Now even Government of India is helping through EDIP scheme the cochlear implants. But the cochlear implant के बाद जो speech therapy है 1 hour outside it is charged 1,000 rupees for 1 hour. So 2 years means at least per week three therapies. So 50 to 104 weeks. 104 into 3 is 300. 300 into 1,000. 3 lakh rupees is the cost of speech and auditory verbal therapy, which is done here free of cost. So reduction of out-of-pocket expenditure of the family. Okay. Yeah. Any question?
So how are you? How is that? Definitely. నేను ఆంటీ చాలా హెల్ప్ చేసుకుంటాను.
She was election. अरे ये हमारे घर के very close to my mother. मैं इसलिए देख रहा था हाथ ऐसे सपोर्ट
ఇలా చూద్దాం మళ్ళీ ఫోన్ దిగాలి సార్ అలా రెడీ సార్
बिरयानी अच्छा
పాస్వర్డ్ देखिए वो फोन
That is salt.
ఓకే మేడం రెడీ స్మైల్ ఉండండి స్లోగన్ కూడా చేపించేద్దాం
so this is the whole follow-up of world defense.
So, you want to come by ramp? Ramp is
Welcome to Nilofer. Welcome.
What is this nomenclature?
This is
I could understand this PDHM. DHM is donor human milk.
Yes.
And what is PDHM? It's like pasteurized donor human milk. Okay. And what are the rest of the
This is unique mothers.
unique mothers?
Unique mothers, the head count.
These are all the centers where Nilofer has
Yeah.
a presence. Noida, though, I have seen, we have been instrumental into setting that.
Yeah.
So,
This week, Monday to Friday.
Friday.
Not Monday, sorry. Saturday to Friday.
Where in
Ah.
again are very actively involved.
Yes, sir. I know, yeah. That's what Kashmir sir told me. We are very happy for that.
Okay.
So this is unique mothers, sir. This is mothers footfalls. दिन में कितने बार आते हैं? This is unique babies.
Right?
In a week, how many babies have come? Only head count. This is, as you know, PDHM is pasteurized donor human milk. Mom is mother's own milk. They express their own milk and they take. So mom, the expression, after expression, if they get 1 or 2 ml or less ml feed for their baby, we add PDHM and they give. So mom plus PDHM is this value. This is only mom, only mother's own milk. This is only PDHM dispensed. This is both CDHM is community donor milk. We get milk from
ఫెసిలిటీస్ అన్ని బట్టి మీట్ చేస్తున్నాం.
Hello, welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going there.
నాకు కూడా ఏమన్నారా?
Welcome to Asma. Programs which are going on, their nutrition and everything will be taken care. At that time only, we also go there, we counsel them, and we tell the mothers that you have to be healthy enough, you have to take food, what nutritious food, and accordingly what can make the breastfeed healthier to the baby and so on. And then for the community, we take this government colleges, students, nursing students. We go there, we do programs, different areas, and mostly we have social media in Facebook and Instagram. So some people contact us directly.
That's not that awareness and that how women are coming. What happens once you see expresses milk? And what are the next
Can
steps?
we go inside?
Then we.
First you will show.
PDHM. It's IDHM and DHM, which we are getting. That milk we can store only for the certain period. So we have to pasteurize it. The milk packet what we get pasteurized, like that we pasteurize the milk for equal sanitization, and also the babies will have the nutrition will not be gone, but the microbes will be there. That temperature, specific temperature is that. I'll explain you there in that.
So you said like in the moms plus it's PDHM.
Yes.
So I'm seeing the numbers are 84.
Yeah.
So how come these are so large numbers and moms have such low numbers?
Moms, what happens is moms milk, they take their own milk, that is mom. but we are adding upon the PDHM for the mom's milk. So the quantity will be more. Mom's milk will also be there and PDHM will be there. That is
मॉम
why.
का मतलब है
Mother's own milk.
Mother's own milk.
she has, means mom she has taken back, extra milk she has given. So mom plus DHM will always be more. So that's why that is 84. So she is taking some milk for her baby. She is also donating some milk here. Donated milk is DHM. What she is taking back is mom. Obviously both will be together means higher. So that is the milk that a mother expresses. All the mothers together express X amount. X में से Y mom, Z P donor human. वो PDHM बनता है. Donor human milk after pasteurization is called PDHM.
There will be doing milk expression. I'll show you everything. They'll have sanitized here and then they'll enter.
Okay. Abu Nana,
These pipes and these pumps. These shall be sterilized each and every
Congrats. ఎన్ని ఇస్తున్నారు మీ అందరికి తల్లిపాలు మీకు రావాలి మీరు అందరూ చక్కగా తల్లిపాలు
pipes and the
3 फोन है आपके पास बहुत डेंजर है बच्चे के लिए फोन नहीं वहाँ पे जो नेटवर्क आता है ना वही ब्रेन के लिए
as of I explained, we keep the vacuum and cycles according to the mother's breast milk. If the breast has some engorgement or painful or the nipple is cracked, we put the vacuum low and cycles low. For that, because they can't express it as blood both, which is very again bad. That's why we just keep it down. If there is a big nipple, the smaller one doesn't fit. 30 size.
हाँ
All the containers are sterilized so that they take sterilized so that the baby will not
इंटरनल इंटरनल हाँ फिर
because when they express hand expression also they will extend them when there is severe hand rest. So that when we are closed, in the nights they can express their own milk with their own hands. And how to sterilize things, hot water and so on we will explain. But when we are there, mostly we ask them to come here. Because we do all the procedures mostly in our water.
हाँ केवल उसके
Definitely, yes, with the vaccination. Exactly. We tell about that.
Mr. Malleshwari is the senior most from day one.
Seriously. When they have to do milk collection, serology reports, if there is no reports we can't give, she'll be strict in that. Definitely with that. And so that is the thing over here. And we counsel everything. Even diet charts we don't give, but we tell them. I specifically may tell them what to eat. And if there is no milk even after eating for about 3 days, we check there is no milk, then we give tablet. Tablet is important for them.
మీరు కూడా వర్క్ చేస్తున్నారు కదా
Treated, yes. Whatever is needed. Yes, whatever is needed, I will be letting them know. Accordingly, if needed, I will give them antibiotics if there is any pus discharge or if in an infection, I'll tell them. Or otherwise, mostly we'll tell them to, already because they are in a phase of recovery from their stitches. They'll all be already taking antibiotics. So I just tell them please wait for about a few days. Mostly they'll be recovered because already they are on antibiotic treatment.
So for C-section,
Yes. For normal delivery also mostly here, if there is any episiotomy, for them also we'll ask them.
The mothers here are about the donation and what is the reaction about it?
Yeah. Sometimes what happens, most of the mothers, they'll come with engorged breast. When they are coming, then only we'll ask them if you are okay. As it is more, the milk is more, you need not throw it off. We'll just take your serology in the case sheet which is there and I'll ask them to donate us. Here when they are coming, we mostly go to the wards. Because most of the mothers who are there in the wards, they doesn't know that there is a milk bank sometimes. Because freshly delivered, freshly coming, and some of the mothers, some of the babies who are in post-surgical wards in 5th floor, we did not go there today. In the 5th floor, what happens is babies will be in surgery. They can't eat or they can't do donate here because which is useful to the other premature babies or babies who doesn't have mother or babies who are here and mothers are outside, delivered outside. So we have to help them. Then they will definitely come and then.
What's the duration? You call them after 1 day or?
Normal delivery mothers will come. I call them after a day. LSCS 3 days. 3rd day, 4th day they have to come slowly. Now they can walk.
After that,
Regularly, daily they have to come 2 hours once.
how much time it takes?
For one breast it is 10 minutes. We are putting for both breasts. Sometimes we have 2 pumps. Then it will be only 10 minutes. Otherwise, 20 minutes.
And it depends on the cases as you have said.
Exactly.
If it's sensitivity.
హస్బెండ్ నేమ్ అడుగు ఒకసారి. మోనికా అక్క హస్బెండ్ నేమ్ అడుగు.
This is an RO machine. Water which is sterilized. RO vacuum and then the water is taken there. And that water is used for everything. Like sterilization in this and even the pasteurization. For reduction of culture reports and then dispensing good milk to the babies. This is a big autoclave machine and that is the smaller one. The machine works under pressure cooking mechanism which has temperature of 121 degrees centigrade. This takes about 2.5 to 3 hours for the sterilization inside. We sterilize all the plastic bottles, steel containers, and we do the pasteurization, sterilization.
Even the slippers.
Slippers also, yes sir. All the bottles, containers, everything. And there is a set temperature and the room temperature, and accordingly the temperature takes up and it takes for 3 hours time, 2.5 to 3. So after this we have to dry them up. We put all the glass cookers and steel things into the hot air oven.
Only glass and
Steel,
steel equipment.
yeah, no plastic bottles.
And the plastic goes.
Bottle will become
Gone. Yeah. So that is the sterilization mechanism which is going on here, and we sterilize the steel, everything.
There is a sterilizer, small sterilizer there. So the cutlery they bring sterilizer.
Because हमने पूरा स्टेरलाइज कर दिया और मदर ने जो डब्बा लाया वो अगर
Sterilizing.
स्टेरलाइज नहीं है तो इन्फेक्शन हो जाएगा.
अचानक ट्रेसिंग भी हो सकता है.
So everything has to be sterilized. And this is the most important thing.
RO water, yes.
RO से ही पूरा autoclaving, pasteurization सब कुछ, even hand wash, even mother's breast wash, everything is with RO water, not with चलो.
Yeah, yes. मैडम आपको दोनों चाहिए. I arranged.
Now Marisha,
Sir.
first pasteurization.
One container, sterilizing it into that laminar foam, and then we'll cool the milk. So this is the pasteurization room. So this room has two manual pasteurizers and this is automatic pasteurizer. Manual pasteurizer is called as water shaker bath incubator. So this has water. We actually Right. Here we'll fill the water. We'll fill the rock salts and we'll put the cooled powder in and we'll shake to make the uniformly and fill the microbes uniformly.
Transfer the
Dividing is after pasteurization it doesn't go into the vapor.
Hey, for your proposals from UK in 1996 3 महीने ये पोर्ट में था because we didn't want to pay that customs duty. पूरा मोदी जी के सरकार में कहाँ ऊपर से नीचे तक हमने प्रयास किया कि customs exemption मिल जाए, but somehow
नहीं मिला। कांग्रेस की सरकार में नहीं जाता।
अरे नहीं फिर भी I am not blaming anyone but we tried
नहीं मैं तो सही कह रही हूँ, सामने कह रही हूँ, कांग्रेस की सरकार में मिलता था।
So we paid almost 39 lakhs for this machine. This is an imported one. So now it is almost 44 lakhs. This equipment is not there in any other big bank in our Dhaatri centers. This is the most expensive. तो अगर center of excellence state of the art रखना है, then we need to have this one. इससे भी बड़ा equipment है, अभी ये 90 liters का है, 180 liters, मतलब double the size. इतना बड़ा होता है. And new innovation also has come. New innovation is, इसमें क्या है, केवल if you see, water घूमता है इसके अंदर, bottle नहीं घूमता है. So it is water shaker. Water will only go round. It's a bath. But you need bottles also to shake. So there's a new French equipment which has come. 10 lakhs more than this. 55 lakhs. That is. But we are working with Indian companies so that they can do like this. But quality, they are not able to match this quality. So हम जहाँ लगा रहे हैं बाकी जगह क्वालिटी कम है, अगर इतना स्टडी है नहीं है वहाँ में मालूम देखना पड़ेगा. The German engineering and international standard. Even this one, for example, this is imported. No, this is imported.
Because it is stored in
जब देना होता है तो माइक्रोवेव में गर्म कर देते हैं।
no sir. No ma'am, we just thaw them under the room temperature and little no. Because it should not again give micro and bother with something. Yeah, mostly they're not doing this.
Hello, Manoj. Feature करते हैं and maybe to the hospital क्या होता है unexpectedly when we have to be feature में डालते हैं then we collect the bottles and we will put solid maybe the process of सारे में डालते हैं जो appear हो रहा है क्योंकि अब अगर minus 20 के अंदर किसी चीज़ को डालोगे तो फ्रीज वाले ice वाले चीज़ हो जाएगा वो लिक्विड फॉर्म में नहीं रहेगा बिल्कुल लिक्विड फॉर्म में लाने के लिए गर्म पानी में डालते हैं and जितने मिक्स then get cooled together. Then what the cooling process is that if the transmit is वो सारा इसमें जो वायरस माइक्रोब जो होते हैं वो सारा कुछ हट जाता है then they send it to the hospital वहाँ वो चेक करते हैं is it safe for the infant consumption or not. If they find अब जब आप अगर वो फैसिलिटी 10 ml टोटल आप चेक करने के लिए भेज दो अगर तो सही रहता है तो 250 कंजम्पशन के लिए आपका भेज देते हैं
100
ये total food day wise total food calls for mother unique mothers mothers 30 And mothers
Are into various treatment.
So this is total extra human and total donor human. That is inside a donor and also outside the community. So these unique babies. How many babies came on that day?
Milk consumption or really baby for treatment?
No, we don't treat babies.
Maybe for related to milk.
Only we will do only latching of the baby and we give milk. The babies who received milk. And same statistics for the week, last 1 week, 30 to 90. What you see inside is for all the centers of the milk bank for the last 1 week.
Kosha, Monica, Danishka ఎక్కడి నుంచి
गायत्री वन गायत्री सामने देखना है सामने देखना है
ఓకే రెడీ రెడీ స్మైల్ స్మైల్ బాయ్ ఎక్ బార్ ఒకసారి బ్యాక్ వచ్చి నవ్వండి సార్ అందరూ స్మైల్ సార్
స్మైల్ స్మైల్
స్లోగన్ కూడా ఇక్కడే తీసేసుకుందాము
లెట్స్ ఆల్ సే స్లోగన్ ఇన్ తెలుగు అమ్మ పాలు అమ్మ పాలు డబ్బా పాలు డబ్బా పాలు అమ్మ పాలు డబ్బా పాలు డబ్బా పాలు అమ్మ పాలు డబ్బా పాలు వండర్ఫుల్ lactation counselor. Hopefully she will become consultant also in future. Who was a lactation counselor here. Now she is promoted as manager and coordinator for Gandhi Medical College. She is in promotion. Similarly, we had Aruna, a lactation counselor here. She got promoted as a manager for ESI Medical College here in Hyderabad. So, how you can, when you perform well, you are dedicated, you are selfless. As growth, so these people are the pillars, rock solid pillars of our Gayatri, Danishka, all have immense potential. Bhavishya is our Bhavishya. So she is also
Bhavishya is our present now.
joined recently in last 3 months now. 3 months. To make Hyderabad formula free. बच्चों को फॉर्मूला की आवश्यकता नहीं पड़नी चाहिए और इसका काम सबसे बड़ा हमारे नरसिंह जी कर रहे हैं ये last year 1000 liters he collected from the community 1000 liters और इनको हमने पेट्रोल के लिए डीजल के लिए 1 रुपया नहीं दिया हाँ खुद आते हैं जाते हैं और क्या इनका मतलब हनुमान चालीसा ये सब पढ़ने के बाद then they talk about motherhood breastfeeding and everything so हमारे 10 है 10 चला रहे हैं 10 we are currently operating many of them we have already given off to government So, ये 10 milk banks establishment का काम है projects that is being led by Uday Shankar Jaju. He is from IIM Calcutta and he was my batchmate in school from primary high school. We were together. So he is our director of projects. Similarly, our director of finance and accounts is Rajaramji. You know him. He was also my classmate in school as a chartered accountant and a company secretary. They give a lot of their time for this one. Then full time is our director of projects. और Kashinath ji. He also left his profession. ये सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियरिंग सब छोड़ दिया इन्होंने और अभी पूरा ये सेवा के काम में है. So of course we are well supported by our Kaveri and Shobhamma, who are also quite very dedicated staff. So this is our family. और भी बहुत अलग-अलग ब्रांचेस में अलग-अलग लोग हैं.
About Dr. Santosh ji, he is a critical part of this mission. I knew about this like long time back, but never involved. And
He is the founder.
Yeah, he is the founder. About him, he has done his MBBS, but even after MBBS, like he is worked with a core grassroots level, and he is driven by his mother. She is even more dedicated. And after dedicating and spreading a lot of good about our son and other things, he was played a very good role. Like he is having a very good combination of the grassroots, how people suffer at the root level, as well as how people work in the top level. Like he was being part of ISB also. Then one of his initiator has been, I think he has played a lot of roles, which I am not sure about, is this meal pack. So he has almost like dedicated his life, and at his home, almost every day, somebody will come. It's like
He is also a member of National Medical Commission.
Okay, great.
National Human Rights Commission.
Oh, great.
And many other things are there.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Bogies, we are all bogies. The guidelines, the guide, well-wisher,
Yeah, he has
whatever.
guided a lot of people, including me. At some point of time, he was also telling me how to pitch and how to really convert what your thoughts into, ideas and properly how to put them. Like we have been lost in touch in between, like many years now. So but good that we are reconnecting back.
Malviji worked very hard in 2014.
Yeah, मेरे को फायदा हुआ like meeting such good people.
देश को भी हुआ.
Okay.
So we'll sit for a while, for 5 minutes in this room. So, after you have witnessed our Shuddham project and the Dhaatri project, you all know what and also what you think about it. So, anyone can start. Ranjan ji or Supriti ji or...
I will go first.
Yes, sir.
Coming here, before coming here, we spoke multiple times. We have seen the concept, we have seen the proposal, and coming here and seeing and first-hand experience of how this entire center is being set up, what are the machinery, what are the costs. At times, me and Dr. Santosh ji has multiple round of discussion because why the cost is getting so high. The corporate is asking to set the same center into a 50 lakhs of initiative. Can we be able to reduce it? So, but coming here, the involvement of the team, people like you and other supportive staff. So we see this is something which is very critical. Wherein a lot of projects we do, which is not that related to saving an infant life or a mother's life. This is something one of the projects wherein you are working towards saving a mother's and an infant life, and it is an enriching experience for. We feel as a whole team we are more confident to go to our partners and talk about the entire process from point A to point B. You to come, and it's good that during our visit to Hyderabad we are here.
Quite closer to me, and as I've said that wherever I go, I make sure that I'm talking about this project. As a woman also, this is something that I can feel and I can relate with, and I can be emotionally attached to it as well. So seeing it firsthand was a very great experience for me. Although this is not the first time, but seeing this functioning and operating and meeting the mothers and seeing how they are benefiting from it, that has been really enriching experience. Also, I spoke to your staff then how do they feel about working here, and how do they convince people, and what are their first impressions. So it was great for them as well. So I'm glad that the entire environment and the ecosystem has been made to support not only the mother but also as an individual to everyone. So it is an enriching experience for everyone, not just us or not just for the mother or the beneficiary that we see, but it is for everyone. So I hope that everyone gets aware about this one and contribute to this mission. And I am personally someone who promotes that mother's milk should be the first choice for every mother, and not the formula feed. So that has been my key takeaways.
Please.
I think it's a very unique concept. Need of the hour. जैसे जैसे हम जीवन शैली बदल रही है हमारी, हम वो चीज़ें अपनाते जा रहे हैं जो ना नेचुरल हैं ना स्वस्थ हैं. जो आप यहाँ कर रहे हैं वो सिर्फ स्वास्थ्य नहीं, मुझे लगता है ईश्वर का ही कार्य है. और माता और जननी और बच्चा, दो लोग ऐसे हैं जो स्वस्थ हैं तो समाज स्वस्थ है. तो बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं आपको. और मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि अगर इस मॉडल के बारे में पता पड़े तो भारत के लगभग हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में एक सुशेना जैसा केंद्र होना चाहिए.
Here, we used to talk a lot in the office also. जैसे आप जानते होंगे, we are very enthused about Dhaatri Milk Bank and all. And I feel like it's personally a unique idea that has not reached the public yet. And it needs to be, looked at it from that angle, that I'm also reading the quotes that are mentioned, the facts that are mentioned, what are the benefits and all. So it's not just for the baby, it's more for the mother as well. So I believe that is one of the reason why this is very fruitful project that you have initiated. I would like to see more of these ideas coming from Sushena as well.
I felt that I can recall my motherhood because I have 2 kids. So one thing I just want to know कि जो आपने किया है hair का जो किया है, that I can experience it because my uncle's son, his daughter was diagnosed after 2 months that she can't hear it because they didn't check her. So this is, I think, the best thing that we can provide to them.
So this is my first experience कि मैं सेवा ब्रिज की तरफ से किसी प्रोजेक्ट को ऐसे मॉनिटर करने और उनका सब कुछ देखने आई थी. सो इन ऑल वेज मेरे लिए एक्सपीरियंस बहुत ही न्यू था. मैंने बहुत कुछ आज एज एन इंडिविजुअल, एज ए फीमेल, आई हैव लर्नड अ लॉट. एज अ लाइक out of a teenage and being a 24 years old, I think me as a female not know a lot about my body, and after talking to your staff and asking so many questions, I got my answers, and I think this was a very new and good experience for me itself, and I really love how the staff is also putting so much efforts and how they take.
लिखने के लिए बोला था पढ़ने के बाद. मेरा नाम सृष्टि भट्ट है, और फिर तब मैंने पढ़ा था तो इट वाज यूनिक ओनली. और फिर यहाँ पे विज़िट करके और क्लैरिटी मिली है कि वो CLMC जो सेटअप है वो कैसा दिखता है, और क्या इसका कॉस्ट जो आप देते थे वो इतना क्यों देते थे, वो सारा. और पिक्चर्स यहाँ पे जो दिख रही है वो लाइव पिक्चर्स यहाँ पे दिख रही है, तो वो भी देख के बहुत अच्छा लगा. और जो स्पीच थेरेपी वाला पार्ट है वो पार्ट उसमें अभी इंक्लूडेड नहीं है ना, तो वो एक नया चीज़ पता चला.
बजट अभी जस्टिफाई.
तो मैं साहिद, असिस्टेंट मैनेजर कॉर्पोरेट इलेक्शन स्कीम में. तो धात्री मिल्क बैंक प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में हम शुरू से ही सारे कॉर्पोरेट्स को पिच करते आ रहे हैं. एंड क्योंकि हम ये प्रोजेक्ट ऐसा हमें लगता है कि हम इससे रिलेट कर पा रहे हैं, और ये प्रॉब्लम भी एक मेजर रही है काफ़ी टाइम से. एंड हम काफ़ी एक्साइटेड थे सुबह से ही कि हम आज नीलोफर हॉस्पिटल आ रहे हैं ये प्रोजेक्ट देखने. एंड यहाँ पे आके हमें काफ़ी चीज़ें सीखने को मिली, एंड इट वाज अ ग्रेट एक्सपीरियंस. जो आप इक्विपमेंट्स आप सब लेके रखे हैं, एंड स्टाफ जैसा है आपका, काफ़ी चीज़ें सीखने को मिली, काफ़ी चीज़ें पता चली कि हाँ पीछे से काम हो रहा है। अब हम और कॉन्फिडेंटली कॉर्पोरेट्स को पिच कर सकते हैं और कॉन्फिडेंटली हमें इस प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में पता चला है। तो काफ़ी अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस रहा। मैं शुरू से काफ़ी एक्साइटेड था उसके लिए आने के लिए। सो ग्रेट वर्क एंड कीप इट अप। थैंक यू।
मेरा नाम नीरज कुमार है। इस प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में सबसे पहले मुझे रंजन सर ने बताया कि उन्होंने दिया था और किसी और से मतलब इसके बारे में बात करने के लिए बोला था, तो उन्होंने बताया था, थोड़ा समझ में आया। फिर पता चला कि हम मतलब उस ट्रिप पे जा रहे हैं और यहाँ आना होगा, तो मैं मतलब एक्साइटेड था कि भाई क्या कैसे होगा देखने का। यहाँ पे आके बहुत अच्छा लगा। और जैसे आप लोग सब काम कर रहे हैं और समाज की सेवा कर रहे हैं, वो बहुत अच्छा लगा और इस ऐसे ही आगे भी करना।
So I'm Madhvi. నాకు మెయిన్లీ వాట్ మేడ్ మీ క్యూరియస్ టు జాయిన్ దిస్ అసలు అడ్వాంటేజెస్ ఆల్రెడీ చాలా పొల్యూషన్ అండ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ హెల్త్ ఇష్యూస్ ఆర్ దేర్. ఆల్రెడీ చైల్డ్ హ్యాస్ టు సఫర్. ఈజ్ ఎంటైర్ ఫుడ్లో ఇంట్లో అన్నిట్లో చాలా మిక్స్ ఉంది. సో ద అడ్వాంటేజెస్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ మదర్ మిల్క్ టు అనదర్ చైల్డ్ ఈజ్ మోస్ట్ క్రిటికల్ పార్ట్ హియర్. ఆ అడ్వాంటేజెస్ అందరూ తెలుసుకొని ఈ మిల్క్ బ్యాంక్ని ప్రోత్సహిస్తే చాలా బాగుంటుందని
ఓకే.
Definitely. That was nice.
We already are committed to Sewa. We already
announced the session. This is made by our local Pochampalli handloom. It is done by weavers. Can we conduct? Idivend.
మేడం
భవిష్య ఇట్లా
రెడీ మేడం.
Look at my daughter now. Same. From ONGC days. और इतना पेशेंस है, अनबिलीवेबल. आइए जी. श्रेया अडले वाले.
ఓకే. డోర్ స్టెప్ సర్వీస్. ఓకే సార్, రెడీ సార్. సార్ సంతోష్ సార్.
Oh, I'm looking at Maleshwari sister. Sister Maleshwari. Oh, sorry, ये course थोड़ा पुराना है.
हमेशा दिवाली
ఓకే రెడీ.
Very good कहावत. माधव जी आइए. फोटो कर लिए.
टिकट ड्रेस लिया था.
दाहिने हाथ की तरह संतोष जी हैं और जब हम लोग की उम्र के थे तब से उन्होंने आपको मेंटर किया है, राइट? और सुकुमार जी हमारे संगठन के एक बहुत बड़े पिलर हैं. सक्षम पूरा आयाम होकर खड़ा किया हुआ है. शुरुआत जो सक्षम की है उसमें संतोष जी हम आज यहाँ मिल रहे हैं धात्री में, भाई साहब का काम है, लेकिन पुराने कार्यकर्ताओं का कितना योगदान होता है एक दिन में एक बार में नहीं समझ में आता। सक्षम पूरे भारत में आज दिखता है। ये शुरुआत हुई, उसमें शुरुआत होने वाले व्यक्तियों में से संतोष जी थे, सुकुमार जी के साथ।
मैं भी जानता हूँ।
हैदराबाद पहली बार बहुत लोग आए हैं और आपको इतना कुछ देखना है, फिर भी आपने समय निकाला, उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, साधुवाद आपको। थैंक यू आप सभी को।
accommodating us.
And one important thing that I want to say, that all this work is because of Ishwar, and one of them was Dr. Sukumar ji, and another great guru I had in pediatrics was Dr. Sudarshan Reddy sir, who was our first president. It was very, very inspiring for breastfeeding. And this hospital superintendent, Dr. Shailaja madam, was there. She told her personal story of how she went to breastfeed her first baby. She was also a highly spiritual lady. She transformed herself after reading the book, An Autobiography of a Yogi. And she was Paramahamsa Yogananda. She was a highly spiritual lady. So she was the superintendent of this hospital. So we had great people. And one another great person is Dr. Arun Singh. Arun sir was instrumental in getting us this place. Otherwise, in a government hospital, getting this much space itself is a big challenge, especially Nilofer, where 1,500 newborn beds are there, 18,000 newborn admissions are there. Very difficult to get space. Yeah, space we got. That is also a very big thing. And lastly, through Sukumarji, I met Kashirajji. Because of Sukumarji, I met Kashirajji and many other good people in Saksham. Actually, Saksham में मुझसे पहले से Kashirajji काम करते थे, and he has understood the work that we are doing, and ये इस काम में भी हाथ तो बटाने लगे। तो बहुत अच्छे लोग जुड़ते गए और अच्छा टीम वर्क। शी वॉज इन सेवा भारती, शी वॉज एज ए हेल्प डेस्क में काम करती थी। शी वॉज एंड शी इज़ विद अस। तो ईश्वर की कृपा है, सच में ईश्वर की कृपा है। मैं बता रहा हूँ, फर्स्ट डोनेशन के लिए हमने 6 महीने चक्कर काटे, 6 महीने। We didn't get even 1 rupee donation for this concept because no one believed. In 2016-15 when we were talking, no one believed. And I must also say that Youth for Sewa played a very big role. And Kiranji and Venkatesh Murthy ji, who were founders of Youth for Sewa, Kiranji was president and Venkatesh Murthy ji was secretary. हमें छोटा सा एक रूम का ऑफिस दिया। 2016 में जब हमने जॉब क्विट किया था तो 3 डॉक्टर्स हमने क्विट किया। And they believed in us. And कहीं ना कहीं से एक डोनेशन पहले वेल्स फार्गो का आया, फिर एंटिटी डेटा का आया, फिर कोटिविटी का आया। 3 डोनेशन 75 लाख के आए। देन वी स्टार्टेड दिस होल थिंग। तब तक हमें विश्वास नहीं था कि कोई पैसा देगा नहीं। यूथ फॉर सेवा का भी बहुत सहयोग था। तो ऐसे एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बिल्ड करने में बहुत लोगों का योगदान रहता है। And we were lucky, God's grace, we were able to do this. And with all our large family, Sewa International, Sewa Bharati, abhi naya Sewa Bridge, let's ensure that we make India truly developed country. India will become truly developed country if we bring our newborn mortality to single digit. Today in Bihar and UP, our mortality rates are 40 per 1,000. In Telangana, it is 22 per 1,000 or 21 per 1,000. It has to go to single digit. Japan is 1.4 per 1,000. Goa is 4 per 1,000. Kerala is 5 per 1,000. At least we must reach Goa and Kerala's figures. So, if we can bring these milk banks, newborn ambulances, then our newborn mortality बच्चे बच जाएंगे और mothers भी बच जाएंगे। बहुत सारे बेनिफिट्स है, आप सबको जानकारी है। तो इसके साथ ये काम, भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय। Thank you everyone.
Stanpan Harma Kishan.
Stanpan.
Harma Kishan.
Stanpan.
Harma Kishan.
Stanpan.
Harma Kishan. Breastfeeding.
Breastfeeding. Thank you. All the best. Come. मैं तेलुगु में कन्नड़ माట్లాడడం మాట్లాడుతుంది తెలుగు మాట్లాడుతుంది తమిళ మాట్లాడుతుంది
ఓకే సార్ రెడీ కొద్ది ఫ్రంట్కి ఉన్నాం షాడో పడుతుంది రెడీ ఓకే సార్ రెడీ కొద్దిగా చేయి పెడతారా పెట్టండి చేయి పెడతారా పెట్టండి ఓకే సార్ రెడీ సార్ స్మైల్తో ఉండండి అలాగే మొత్తం ఓకే రెడీ స్మైల్ ఓకేనా ఓకే
Smile 1, 2, 3.
ఓకే ఓకే సార్
ఓకేనా
మా ఫోన్లలో వస్తుంది బ్లడ్ అనటామికల్ వేస్ట్
ఎంత దేనికోసం అనటామికల్ వేస్ట్ అంటే ఏమిటి
స్కిన్
ఇంకా
బాడీ పార్ట్స్
డెలివరీ అయిన తర్వాత ప్లసెంటా ఇలాంటివన్నిటి కోసం రెడ్ ఓకే ఎల్లో దానికి బ్లూ దానికి డిగ్రేడబుల్ ఎల్లో నాన్ డిగ్రేడబుల్ దెన్ ఫుడ్ ఎందులో వేయాలి ఫుడ్ బయోడిగ్రేడబుల్లో ఫుడ్ వేస్తాం వేయమా వేయకూడదు అది వేరే డస్ట్బిన్ అమ్మా
మీరు కొద్దిగా బయట మీరు ఎక్కడ కనిపిస్తారు కొద్దిగా బయట ఫ్యామిలీ కొద్దిగా బయట ఓకే రెడీ అలాగ ఉండండి స్మైల్తో రెడీ సార్ రెడీ నవ్వుతూ ఉండాలి అందరూ స్మైల్ ఉండాలి రెడీ స్మైల్
అమ్మ పాలు డబ్బా పాలు అమ్మ పాలు అమృతం అమ్మ పాలు అమృతం
తీసా షార్ట్ కొడుతున్నాం
నెంబర్ తప్పేశారో చూడండి
ఇలా వచ్చి స్వామి
స్టార్టా హలో నా పేరు మల్లీశ్వర్ అండి ఇక్కడ నేను ధాత్రి మిల్క్ బ్యాంక్లో 2017 నుంచి లాక్టేషన్ కౌన్సిలర్గా వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాను. ఇక్కడ బరువు తక్కువ పిల్లలకు పాలు ఇవ్వడము, తల్లికి పాలు రాకపోతే ఇవ్వడము జరుగుతుంది. మసాజెస్ అవుతాయి, ప్లస్ హార్ట్ బ్రష్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి మసాజ్ చేసి పాలు తీసుకోవడం జరుగుతుంది. ఇలా పాలు ఎక్కువ ఉన్న తల్లుల దగ్గర తీసుకొని తక్కువైన సరిపోని తల్లులకు బేబీస్కి రాని తల్లులకు బేబీస్కి ఇవ్వడం జరుగుతుంది. ప్లస్ ఇక్కడ అందుబాటులో తల్లులు ఉండరు, వేరే దగ్గర డెలివరీ అయి ఉంటారు. ఎన్ఏసీలో లెవెల్ 3లో ఉన్న బేబీస్కి ఎస్ఎన్సీలో మేము పాలు ఇస్తామండి. ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడ నాకు వర్క్ చేయడం వల్ల ఇలాంటి సేవ చేసుకోవడం చాలా మంచిగా అనిపిస్తుంది నాకు.
హలో, నా పేరు సంతోష, లాక్టేషన్ కౌన్సిలర్గా వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాను ఇక్కడ. నా పేరు సంతోష. నేను లాక్టేషన్ కౌన్సిలర్గా వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాను మిల్క్ బ్యాంక్లో. ఇంకా మదర్స్ని అందరికి రౌండ్స్కి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు మదర్స్ కౌన్సిలింగ్ చేయడము, ఇంకా మదర్స్ వాళ్ళకి ఏమేమి ప్రాబ్లం ఉన్నాయో అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి తెలుసుకోవడము, వాళ్ళ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ని బట్టి మదర్స్ అందరినీ కిందికి పంపించడము, తర్వాత వాళ్ళకి ఏ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చినాక తెలుసుకోవడం జరుగుతుంది. తర్వాత వాళ్ళకి పాలు వస్తున్నాయా లేవా, హాట్ బ్రెస్ట్ ఉందా, షార్ట్ నిప్పల్ అట్లా ఏమేమి ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉన్నాయో అవన్నీ తెలుసుకొని మరి వాళ్ళకి పంపింగ్ పెట్టడం జరుగుతుంది. మసాజెస్, కౌన్సిలింగ్ ఇవ్వడము, మరి పాలు రాని మదర్స్కి వాళ్ళకు వచ్చిన పాలను తీసుకొని మళ్ళీ వాళ్ళకి పాలు రాకపోతే ఇక్కడ నుంచి పాలు ఇవ్వడం జరుగుతుంది. హాట్ బ్రెస్ట్ ఉన్న మదర్స్ అందరి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి పాలు ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత అది -20 డిగ్రీస్లో ఫ్రిడ్జ్లో పెట్టడం జరుగుతుంది. దాని తర్వాత మళ్ళీ అవి ప్యాచరేషన్ చేసిన తర్వాత పాలు లేని బేబీస్కు మదర్స్ ఇక్కడ లేని బేబీస్కు వేరే వేరే హాస్పిటల్లో మదర్స్ ఉంటారు, ఇక్కడ బేబీస్ ఉంటారు కాబట్టి వాళ్ళకి ఆ పాలు ఇవ్వడం జరుగుతుంది. లో బర్త్ బేబీస్ నుంచి 2.5 వరకు కూడా మేము ఇక్కడ నుంచి పాలు ఇస్తున్నాము. ఇంకా వాళ్ళకి ఏ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉన్నా వాళ్ళకు కౌన్సిలింగ్ చేయడం కూడా జరుగుతుంది. మదర్స్ని కొంతమంది ఫోన్లలో కూడా తెలుసుకుంటున్నారు, మరి మాకు మేడం పాలు కావాలి అంటే మరి వాళ్ళకు కూడా కౌన్సిలింగ్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. కౌన్సిలింగ్ చేసిన తర్వాత బయట నుంచి కూడా ఎంతోమంది డోనర్స్ మిల్క్ ఇవ్వడము అవన్నీ కలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవడం జరుగుతుంది. సరే, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. నా పేరు మళ్ళీ చెప్పాలా? సంతోష అని చెప్పాలా? జస్ట్ ఇక్కడ నా పేరు సంతోష. నేను లాక్టేషన్ కౌన్సిలర్గా మిల్క్ బ్యాంక్లో వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాను. 2017లోనే జాయిన్ అయ్యాను కాబట్టి. నా పేరు సంతోష. నేను నీలపుర హాస్పిటల్ ధాత్రి మిల్క్ బ్యాంక్లో వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాను లాక్టేట్ కౌన్సిలర్గా.
నా పేరు స్వప్న. నా పేరు స్వప్న. నేను ధాత్రి మదర్స్ మిల్క్ బ్యాంక్ నీలోఫర్ హాస్పిటల్లో 3 ఇయర్స్ నుంచి వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాను. ఇక్కడ లాక్టేషన్ కౌన్సిలర్గా వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాను. ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే పాలు రాని తల్లులకు ఇక్కడ పంపింగ్ చేస్తారు. వేరే దగ్గర డెలివరీ అయిన బేబీస్కి ఇక్కడ నీలోఫర్ హాస్పిటల్ అడ్మిట్ చేస్తారు. ఇక్కడ ఆ బేబీస్కి మదర్ పాలు ఇవ్వడం జరుగుతుంది. ఇక్కడ గ్రామ్స్ నుంచి 2.5 వరకు బేబీస్కి పాలు ఇవ్వడం జరుగుతుంది. ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే మిల్క్ రాని మదర్స్కి ఇక్కడ పంపింగ్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. వేరే చోట డెలివరీ అయిన బేబీస్కి ఇక్కడ అప్పుడే పాలు దొరికాయి కాబట్టి ఫస్ట్ ఫీడ్ 3.5 వరకు అయినా కానీ ఫస్ట్ ఫీడ్ ఇవ్వడం జరుగుతుంది. ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే పాలు రాని మదర్స్ నాకు కొనుక్కుతుంది. ఇక్కడ నాకు బేబీస్కి పాలు ఇవ్వడము, పాలు రాని మదర్స్కి వాళ్ళకి సేవ చేయడం బాగా అనిపిస్తుంది.
I am Dr. Bhavishya. I am medical officer at Dhaatri Mother's Milk Bank, Nilofer. Actually, I am working here since 4 months. Since before this, Dr. Priyamvada was there. I have taken my counseling and all the training from her. And Sister Malishwari, she also has trained me. Pravalika has trained me about that. And I have learned that pasteurizing donor milk and dispensing milk to the very, very needy and premature and low birth weight babies and very suffering babies. They need mother's milk where they don't get their own mother's milk because of some severe reasons. Maybe the mothers might be dead, or the mothers are not available there, or mothers might not be getting milk. Here we have so many lactation counselors who help them, and even I do counsel them, and I feel very happy and proud to work here because we are serving very, very needy people. Thank you.
నమస్కారం అండి, నా పేరు సోని. నేను లాక్టేషన్గా కౌన్సిలర్గా వర్క్ చేస్తున్నా. నమస్కారం అండి, నా పేరు సోని. నేను ఇక్కడ లాక్టేషన్ కౌన్సిలర్గా వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాను. నేను రీసెంట్గా 7 months అవుతుంది జాయిన్ అయ్యి. నాకు ఇక్కడ వర్క్ చేయడం చాలా నచ్చింది. ఇక్కడ నేను వర్క్ చేసేది ఏంటంటే మదర్స్కి పంపింగ్ పెట్టడం. సారీ. నమస్కారం అండి, నా పేరు సోని. నేను ఇక్కడ నీలోఫర్ హాస్పిటల్లో ధాత్రి మదర్స్ మిల్క్ బ్యాంక్లో వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాను. ఇక్కడ నేను చేసే వర్క్ ఏంటి అంటే లాక్టేషన్ కౌన్సిలర్. నాకు ఇక్కడ వర్క్ చేయడం చాలా నచ్చింది. మదర్స్కి పంపింగ్ పెడతాను, వాళ్ళకి హెడ్ మసాజ్, బ్యాక్ మసాజ్ చూస్తాను. ఇక్కడ ఇష్యూ దగ్గర కూడా మిల్క్ ఇవ్వడం జరుగుతుంది. చిన్న బేబీస్ ఉంటారు కదండి, వాళ్ళ మదర్స్ ఇక్కడ రాకపోవడం వల్ల వాళ్ళకి సిజరింగ్ అవుతుంది కదా, సో తను నడవకపోవడం జరుగుతుంది కాబట్టి మేము మిల్క్ ఇస్తాం చిన్న బేబీస్కి. అంతే అండి. వర్క్ చేయడం ఇక్కడ నాకు వర్క్ చేయడం చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉందండి. శిఖిక, తల్లిపాలు ముద్దు, డబ్బా పాలు వద్దు, తల్లిపాలు అమృతం, డబ్బా పాలు నిషేధం.
కొంచెం ఓకే ఓకే. నా పేరు గాయత్రి. ఇక్కడ నేను 2 months నుంచి వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాను. ఇక్కడ నేను లాక్టేషన్ కౌన్సిలర్. నా పేరు గాయత్రి బన్సోడే. నేను ధాత్రి మిల్క్ బ్యాంక్లో లాక్టేషన్ కౌన్సిలర్. సో ఇక్కడ వర్క్ చేస్తూ ఒక 2 months అవుతుంది. నా ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ చాలా బాగుంది ఇక్కడ. లైక్ మదర్స్ రావడము, లైక్ హార్ట్ బ్రెస్ట్ వాళ్ళు వస్తారు, మదర్స్ లేని వాళ్ళు ఉంటారు. ఇక్కడ నుంచి మేము మిల్క్ ఇవ్వడం జరుగుతుంది. లైక్ చాలా మంచిగా ఉంది ఇక్కడ నీలోఫర్ హాస్పిటల్. ఓకే.
నమస్కారం అండి, నా పేరు మౌనిక. నేను ధాత్రి మదర్స్ మిల్క్ బ్యాంక్లో నీలోఫర్ హాస్పిటల్లో 1 month నుంచి వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాను. ఇక్కడ వర్క్ చేయడం నాకు చాలా బాగా అనిపిస్తుంది. ఇక్కడ మిల్క్ లేని పిల్లలకి మిల్క్ ఇవ్వడము, మదర్స్కి కౌన్సిలింగ్, మసాజెస్ చేయడము, మదర్స్ని కన్విన్స్ చేసి ఇన్సైడ్ డోనర్గా తీసుకోవడము, డొనేషన్ మిల్క్ కూడా తీసుకుంటాము. వాళ్ళకి రిపోర్ట్స్ ఉంటే రిపోర్ట్స్ చూసి రాయడం, లేదంటే బ్లడ్ డ్రాస్ కూడా చేస్తాము. వాళ్ళకి మంచిగా మసాజెస్, పంపింగ్ పెట్టి కౌన్సిలింగ్ ఇచ్చి వాళ్ళకి మిల్క్ ఇంప్రూవ్ అయ్యేలా మేము ట్రై చేస్తున్నాము. ఇక్కడ వర్క్ చేయడం నాకు చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉంది. ఈ సేవలో నేను పాల్గొంటున్నందుకు నేను నీలోఫర్ మేనేజ్మెంట్కి, సంతోష్ సార్కి ధన్యవాదములు తెలియజేస్తున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ. తల్లిపాలు ముద్దు, డబ్బా పాలు వద్దు, తల్లిపాలు అమృతం, డబ్బా పాలు నిషేధం. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
నా పేరు ధనిష్క. నేను నీలోఫర్ హాస్పిటల్లో ధాత్రి మిల్క్ బ్యాంక్లో పనిచేస్తున్నాను. నేను వచ్చి 3 months అవుతుంది. మదర్స్ పాలు లేని వాళ్ళకి మసాజ్ చేయడం, బ్రెడ్ డ్రా చేయడం, ఇంకా మసాజెస్ చేయడం, చేసి పాలు ఈ లాచింగ్ చూపించడం అవన్నీ చేస్తాను. నాకు చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉండి మిల్క్ బ్యాంక్లో పనిచేద్దాం. థ్యాంక్ యూ. తల్లిపాలు ముద్దు, దెబ్బపాలు వద్దు, తల్లిపాలు ముద్దు, దెబ్బపాలు వద్దు. ఇంకొకటి మర్చిపోయి. తల్లిపాలు అమృతం, దెబ్బపాలు నిషేధం. తల్లిపాలు అమృతం, దెబ్బపాలు నిషేధం. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
అది ఇంకా కొంచెం క్లోజ్ राहिलेला. एక్కడ नमस्कार, माझं नाव शिखा नलवाडे. मी इंटर्न म्हणून सुशैना धात्री मिल्कमध्ये काम करते. आमच्या संस्थाला व्हेरी सॉरी, నేను డిస్ట్రాక్ట్ అయిపోయినా. స్వామి మాట్లాడతాను స్వామి. नमस्कार, मी शिखा नलवाडे. मी धात्री मिल्क बँकमध्ये काम करते इंटर्न म्हणून. आमच्या संस्थेमध्ये टीमवर्क, जबाबदारीला खूप महत्त्व दिलं जातं, शिकण्याला पण खूप महत्त्व दिलं जातं. धन्यवाद. इकडे काम करण्याने मला खूप छान वाटतं. हे संस्थान खूप छान आहे. धन्यवाद.
నా పేరు కావేరి. నేను నీలపూర్ హాస్పిటల్ ధాత్రి మిల్క్ బ్యాంకులో పనిచేస్తున్నా. నేను ఇక్కడ చేయబట్టి 3 సంవత్సరాలు అవుతుంది. ఇక్కడ అంతా నేను స్టెరిలైజేషన్ చేస్తాను. ఇక్కడ పనిచేయడం వల్ల నాకు చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉంది. చిన్నపిల్లలకి ఇక్కడ పాలు ఇవ్వడం, మదర్స్కి ఇక్కడ పంపులు పెట్టడం అన్నీ నాకు ఇక్కడ చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉన్నది. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
माझं नाव शोभा राणी आहे.
सांगितलं तो एक आम्हामध्ये मिल्क मन बॅग बांधली 5 वर्ष झालं सांगितले मी करवलाले का संतोष साहबच्या ऑफिसमध्ये मला तो बरंच आहे कुछ तकलीफ नाही आहे काय बी नाही आहे सगळा विषयने बरोबर आहे माझ्या ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ
ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ಅಂತ ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಶೇಷನಾ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನಿಂದ ಧಾತ್ರಿ ಮದರ್ಸ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಸುಶೇನಾ ಓಕೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ನಾನು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಶೇನಾ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಫೌಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಧಾತ್ರಿ ಮದರ್ಸ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಮದರ್ಸ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಆಗಿ ಐ ಆಮ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾನು ಮತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲವು ವಿಲ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ದೆಮ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಲ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದರೆ ತಾಯಿ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಹಾಲು ಕುಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನೀಲೋಫರ್ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಪ್ರೀಟರ್ಮ್ ಲೋ ಬರ್ತ್ ವೇಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ತುಂಬ ಕಷ್ಟಗಳಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಆಗ್ತೀರಿ ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರ ಅಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರ ಓನ್ ಮದರ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಆವಾಗ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಆ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಟಿಯಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ಯಾರನ್ನು ಡೊನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಮಿಲ್ಕನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪ್ಯಾಸ್ಚರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅದು ಮತ್ತು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ತಾಯಿಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ವಿತ್ ದ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲರ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲರ್ಸಿಂದ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್